Welcome to my channel Old Valuable Chiller. Today we are deep diving into fascinating story. The 1997 50p coin from the United Kingdom is a fascinating piece of British coinage history that continues to attract collectors, enthusiasts, and those who appreciate the story behind circulating currency. This 50p coin, often referred to as the 50p, is well known because 1997 marked a major change in the coin's design, not in terms of the artwork on its reverse, but in terms of its size and shape. Before 1997, the 50p coin was larger and heavier, but in 1997, the Royal Mint introduced a smaller, lighter version of the coin to make it more practical for everyday use, and that makes the 1997 50p coin an especially important piece for collectors. The 50p coin has always stood out due to its unique seven-sided shape. Officially, it is known as an equilateral curve heptagon, a design that ensures the coin has a constant diameter across its edges, allowing it to roll smoothly in machines while still being easily recognizable by touch. This clever design made the 50p a modern innovation when it was first introduced in 1969 as part of decimalization in the United Kingdom. By 1997, however, many people found the larger version bulky in wallets and purses, so the Royal Mint made the decision to reduce its size. The 1997 50p was the first year of the smaller coin, making it a landmark issue in British numismatics. On the obverse, or front side, of the 1997 50p coin, you will see the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. At that time, the design was by Raphael Macluf. This portrait had been used since 1985 and shows the Queen wearing the royal diadem crown. The inscription around the portrait reads Elizabeth II DG Regina FD, which is the Latin title meaning Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. This formal inscription links the coin to centuries of British tradition. The reverse of the 1997 50p coin carries the seated Britannia designed by Christopher Ironside. Britannia has long been a national symbol of Britain, appearing on coins since Roman times and continuing into modern coinage. In this design, Britannia is seated beside a lion, holding a trident in her hand and a shield resting nearby. The shield bears the Union flag, making this one of the most patriotic images in British coinage. Below Britannia, the denomination is clearly stated as 50p. This reverse design was used for decades and is still one of the most recognizable and iconic motifs in United Kingdom coin history. From a collector's perspective, the 1997 50p coin holds a lot of significance. First, it represents a transitional year, where the larger 50p was replaced by the smaller, lighter version. Second, the mintage numbers are quite high, since this coin needed to replace the entire circulating stock. Millions of these coins were struck, making it a common coin in circulation, but its importance lies in the historical change it represents. For anyone building a complete collection of 50p coins, the 1997 issue is a must-have because it marks the introduction of the small-size 50p that was still used today. The technical specifications of the 1997 50p coin also changed compared to earlier years. The reduced-size version weighs 8 grams and has a diameter of 27.3 millimeters. In comparison, the earlier larger version weighed 13.5 grams and measured 30 millimeters across. The new coin was struck in cupro-nickel, an alloy of copper and nickel, which has been standard for UK circulation coins. These specifications made the coin more convenient and more practical, ensuring it fit well into everyday transactions. When talking about the value of the 1997 50p coin, it is important to consider both its face value and its collector value. As a standard circulation coin, its face value is, of course, 50p. However, in terms of collectability, the coin generally holds modest value due to the high mintage. That said, uncirculated examples, coins in mint condition, or those still in their original packaging from the Royal Mint can fetch a premium. Collectors value coins not just for rarity but also for condition, historical context, and their place in a complete set. The 1997 50p is not among the rarest UK coins, but it is essential for understanding the evolution of British currency. What makes this coin even more interesting is the broader story of the 50p denomination. Since 1969, the 50p has been used as a canvas for commemorative designs, celebrating everything from British culture to historical events, from the anniversary of the NHS to the 2012 Olympic Games. But before all those special commemorative designs took over, The standard Britannia 50 pence was the face of the coin. The 1997 issue was the last major redesign in terms of size, and afterwards, the coin became a platform for some of the most popular collectibles in modern numismatics. That means the 1997 50 pence coin sits at a crossroads in history. It connects the traditional Britannia design with the modern wave of commemorative 50 pence coins. Collectors who specialize in British coinage often emphasize the importance of transitional years, and 1997 is one of those. Having this coin in a collection tells the story of why the Royal Mint made the change, how it affected circulation, and how the public adapted to the new coinage. Many people at the time noticed the difference in size right away, and it became a talking point, as everyone had to swap their old coins for the new, smaller version. That makes the 1997 50 pence coin not only historically important but also memorable for people who lived through that change. Today, if you search for 1997 50 pence coins on collector markets, you will find that most examples are available at affordable prices. That makes it a perfect coin for beginner collectors, young numismatists, or anyone who wants to start a UK 50 pence collection. Its affordability combined with its historical significance gives it a special place in the hobby. Over time, as more and more people build complete 50 pence collections, the demand for this coin is likely to remain steady, ensuring its importance continues. To summarize the key details that make this coin special, it is the first small-size 50 pence issued in the United Kingdom. It features the Britannia reverse design by Christopher Ironside, the obverse portrait by Raphael McClough. It was struck in cupronickel. It weighs 8 grams with a diameter of 27.3 millimeters, and it was minted in very large numbers to replace the older, larger coin. Its value for collectors is modest, but its historical significance is major. Now we will explore the 1982 United Kingdom 20 pence coin is a fascinating piece of British numismatic history, and collectors around the world are always searching for detailed information about this coin. In this video, we will explore everything you need to know about the 1982 20 pence coin, including its history, design, specifications, interesting facts, collector value, and why it holds a special place in the world of UK coins. If you are a coin collector, investor, or simply someone who appreciates rare coins, this video will give you a complete guide to understanding the 1982 20 pence coin from the United Kingdom. The 20 pence coin was first introduced into circulation in 1982, making this year extremely significant in British coinage. Prior to its release, the British coin system had undergone major changes during decimalisation in 1971, when the UK moved from the old pounds, shillings, and pence system to the modern decimal currency we use today. However, it wasn't until 1982 that the Royal Mint decided to add the 20 pence coin into circulation to fill the gap between the 10 pence and the 50 pence coins. This was an important development in the everyday use of money in the United Kingdom. The obverse of the 1982 20 pence coin features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. This portrait, used on UK coinage since 1968, shows the Queen wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. Surrounding her portrait are the words Elizabeth II DG Reg. FD 1982, which stand for Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. This inscription is traditional on UK coinage, and adds to the historic feel of the coin. The reverse of the 1982 20 pence coin was designed by William Gardner. It features a Tudor rose, which is a symbol of England, crowned with the royal crown. Around the edge is the inscription 20 pence, clearly marking the denomination. This beautiful design was unique and instantly recognizable, making the coin stand out when it was first released. Unlike many other coins, the 20 pence coin is distinctive because of its seven-sided, or heptagonal, shape. This unusual design ensured that the coin would be easily identifiable by touch as well as sight, and it could be used smoothly in machines designed to take coins. The specifications of the 1982 20 pence coin are important for collectors. The coin is made of cupronickel, a mixture of copper and nickel, which gives it durability and resistance to corrosion. It weighs 5 grams, has a diameter of 21.4 millimeters, and a thickness of 1.7 millimeters. The shape is an equilateral curve heptagon, meaning it has 7 equal sides with rounded edges, which makes it both practical and attractive. For collectors, the 1982 20 pence coin is highly significant because it was the very first year of issue. First-year coins are always popular among numismatists, since they represent the starting point of a coin's history. The mintage for the 1982 20-pence coin was high, as it was released for general circulation across the United Kingdom. However, because it is the first in the series, many collectors specifically seek out 1982 examples in excellent condition, whether circulated or uncirculated. The value of a 1982 20-pence coin depends on its condition. In circulated condition, it is usually worth only its face value of 20 pence, but in uncirculated or proof condition, it can be worth more to collectors. The Royal Mint also released special proof sets in 1982, which included the 20-pence coin. Proof coins are struck to a higher standard, with a mirror-like finish, and these are especially valuable today. Collectors often search for these proof coins to complete their sets. The 20-pence coin also marked an important step in the evolution of UK coinage. Its introduction was part of the Royal Mint's efforts to modernize and make the currency system more practical for everyday transactions. The seven-sided shape also influenced the design of other coins, such as the 50-pence piece, and it has become a recognizable feature of modern British coins. Another interesting fact about the 1982 20-pence coin is its role in everyday British life. When it was introduced, many people welcomed it because it made giving change easier. For example, when something cost 30 pence, instead of using 3 10-pence coins, you could now use a 20-pence coin and a 10-pence coin. It quickly became one of the most commonly used coins in circulation. For numismatists, the 1982 20-pence coin is also a reminder of the long reign of Queen Elizabeth II and the changes in coin design that occurred during her reign. Collectors often study the different portraits of the Queen that appeared on UK coins over the decades, and the Arnold Machin portrait on the 1982 coin represents an important era in British coinage. If you are wondering whether your 1982 20-pence coin is rare, the answer depends on its condition and whether it is a proof or circulation coin. While the standard circulation coins are not considered rare, the proof versions are much more desirable. Furthermore, coins that have been kept in mint condition, without scratches or wear, can fetch higher prices among collectors. Today, coin collectors in the United Kingdom and around the world continue to seek out the 1982 20-pence coin. It remains an affordable and important coin to add to any British coin collection, especially for those who want to collect one coin from each year or each denomination. The 1982 coin represents history, tradition, and the start of a denomination that is still in use today. In summary, the 1982 20-pence coin from the United Kingdom is historically significant as the very first year of issue. With its unique seven-sided design, beautiful Tudor rose reverse, and classic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, it stands out as a piece of British history. While it may not be extremely rare in circulated condition, it holds great value for collectors who appreciate its place in numismatic history. Proof and uncirculated versions are more valuable and highly sought after. Whether you are just starting your coin collection or are an experienced collector, the 1982 20-pence coin is an essential addition to any collection of United Kingdom coins.